Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching. This is my tutorial for Kokomo by the Beach Boys in 1988. This is one of my favourite Beach Boys songs actually. I just think it's a really fun, relaxing one to sing along with and to play along with on the ukulele. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And if you do like the video, please do like and subscribe. Okay, we're going to have a look at the chords. There's a few extra chords in there you might not be used to, so we'll have a good look at those. We're going to look at the 4 bits of strumming. Not too complicated, but quite a bit of variation. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. We'll give you a bit of a walkthrough. There's a few bits you're going to get your tongue tied with and tripping over, so we'll have a look at that. And then focus on the layout, make sure we're clear on that and what I'm asking you to do, and finish with a bit of a demo. Okay, here we go. Let's get into Kokomo. Okay, there are 8 chords. We've got some easy ones in there, with like a C and an A minor and so on. And we've got a few tricky ones that we'll come to in a minute. So look at the easy ones first. We've got a C, nice and easy. I'm not going to spend too long on these because this is a level 5 song. If you don't know a C and an A minor, you don't want to be trying a level 5 song on my channel just yet. So C, 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the A string. A minor, 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the G string. The F, 1st and 2nd finger on the 1st and 2nd fret on the G and the E string. Sorry, I'm losing focus there. G and the E on the 1st and 2nd finger there. Those are the 3 easy chords. We've got a G7 as well. The G7 is our 1st finger on the 1st fret on the E string, and our 2nd and 3rd finger on the C and the A string on the 2nd fret there. Then we've got some different chords. We've already done the C. We've then got the C major 7 on the A string on the 2nd fret there. And you can sort of use whichever finger you like there. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. I've put it in with a number 1 on it, but I often do C with my 3rd, C major 7 with my 2nd. So, or you can just slide your 3rd down. So whichever you're most comfortable with, it doesn't make a lot of difference for that particular chord. That's the C major 7. Then we've got the D7. That's another relatively easy one. 2nd finger across the G, C and the E strings. 3rd finger on the 3rd fret there on the bottom A string. Effectively, you can do a full bar with the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. It doesn't matter because you've got your 3rd finger blocking that effectively on the 3rd fret there on the bottom string. But arguably it is a semi-bar across the G, C and the E strings, but it doesn't matter if you catch that 4th string there because you, like I say, your 3rd finger is correcting the string there on the next fret. D7. Then we've got 2 more chords you might not have come across a lot. We've got a G minor 7, which is that. Really nice sounding one actually, really beautiful chord. That's the E and the A on the 1st finger on the 1st fret there, and then our 2nd finger on the C string on the 2nd fret. And then we've got the F minor, which I love as well, which is 1st and 2nd finger on the 1st fret on the E and the G string. So 1st finger on the E, 2nd finger on the G above it, and then 3rd finger on the C. Sometimes I use my little finger there, it's a bit easier. So 3rd finger or little finger, depending on how you sort of come into it from what other chord you're moving from, on the A string there. And that's the F minor chord. Do have a good look at all of those chords. You'll need them all. 1 or 2 might be new to you, so just make sure you're quite clear with the chord diagram and where your fingers are going. And then we'll have a look at the strumming. So we have 4 strumming patterns. We have the orange down, up, down, up, down, up, down pattern, which we'll come to in a minute. We have the blue up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up pattern. We have the pink down, up, down, up, down, up pattern. And the green down pattern. Well, it's a single strum basically, so you don't need to worry too much about that one, but just be aware of that one. It's on the F in the intro. We play it at the very beginning of the song and the end. It's a single strum on the F. Okay, let's focus on the orange and the blue patterns first of all. You'll see that they actually follow each other and alternate, and that's in the intro and in the chorus. So it goes a little bit like this. Just play it on the C, and it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's your orange pattern, and then up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the blue pattern. And the reason I'm splitting it like that is just to make it really fit in with the lyrics. So it actually goes Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. And that's the up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on the ooh. Ooh, I wanna take ya. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's your first one. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's the second one on the blue. So, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Again with the down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? And then the F, single strum. Then we're into the main verse, which we'll look at in a second. So you've got that combination of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and of the orange and the blue. So just have a look at that. Really practice it slowly on a C, going from one into the other. And you're going to do that on the C, and then on the F, and then on the C, all pairing up those two strumming patterns. Then we're into the main pink pattern, which we do for the main part, all the verse, and the second half of each chorus as well. And that goes like this. On the C again, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Of the Florida Keys, there's a place called Kokomo. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So that's nice and easy actually. Once you get, it's a little bit different to the down, down, up, down, up that we often do. So it's just a variation on that down, up, down, up, down, up. It just gives it a nice bit of a sort of swing to it. Very relaxed, laid back feel to it. So have a good look at all four of those patterns. Don't really need to look at the green one, it's very simple. Have a look at those other three patterns. Make sure you're comfortable with the variation on it, just because they are the patterns that fit in with the lyrics and the movement of the lyrics the most easily for you to play. So if you mix those patterns up and do them in a different order, you might find yourself tripping over the rhythm of the lyrics. I've sort of selected those deliberately in those places so that the lyrics flow around those strumming patterns. So try and stick to those colours if you can. But as always, it doesn't matter if you just fall into the trap of doing one or the other all the way through the song. And whatever works for you is fine. It doesn't matter if you do the song slightly differently. At the end of the day, when you perform it, it's your arrangement. But that's what I found works best for me. So do try and use that as a starting point and see where you go. Feel free to drop a comment below if you feel something works a little bit better on part of the song. Okay, let's do a bit of a walkthrough and we'll see how that all fits together more carefully. So we start with the introduction, which we've already sort of looked at with the orange and the blue pattern, starting on the C. Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. To the F, Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. To the C again, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? And then a quiet F of the Florida, into the main verse there. Of the Florida Keys, then to the main pink pattern there. Keys, to the C major 7, then the G minor 7. There's a place called F Kokomo, F minor. That's where you see want to go to get a D7. Way from it all, G7. C. Bodies in the sand, C major 7, G minor 7, tropical drink melting, F in your hand, F minor, will be falling in C, love to the rhythm of a D7, steel drum band G7, down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Now, I don't know whether you noticed what I did there. Obviously, when the Beach Boys perform this, there's more than one of them. So one of them goes down in Kokomo and just holds that down in Kokomo. And then the other one starts with Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want to take ya. We've got to try and do both. So what I do is down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want to take it. What I'm actually doing is down in Kokomo, Aruba, Maruba. Maruba is the word that we are using here that is not printed because it's a mix of Kokomo and Aruba. which is straight into the chorus because there's no gap. But I've only got one voice, so there's nothing else I can do apart from get other people to sing this song. But I haven't done this one as a collaboration. This one I'm going solo, and this is the only choice. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. It does mean you go instantly from the verse into the chorus, and you got to change strumming pattern as well. You've got to be on the ball on this one. It's a lot to. It took me quite a long time to record this one, just because it's constant. There's no let up. There's no bit where you can just sort of breathe and just do a little bit of quiet strumming. It's straight from verse to chorus to verse to chorus. Quite relentless. So it's supposed to be relaxing with a cocktail on the beach. Not when you're playing it on the ukulele. So, down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. And that's the same as the intro for the first 3 lines of the chorus onto the F. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key on the C, Largo, Montego. And then I sing this one high. Key, Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to F on the pink pattern? Kokomo, F minor, we'll get there fast and then we'll see. Take it slow, A minor, that's where we D minor want to go. G7, way down in Kokomo. And then I mentioned it being relentless. I do put a little bit of a respite on there by just doing the C pattern twice on Kokomo. And then into the second verse. We'll put out to C, G minor 7, and we'll perfect our F chemistry. Now the second verse, exactly the same as the first verse, so simple. And then straight into the chorus again at the end with the way down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. So again, be very aware of that straight transition, that transition straight from the verse into the chorus. I've realised in that I've missed a chord earlier. There was a D minor snuck in there that I'd forgotten about. D minor, I'm sure we're very comfortable with. First finger on the E string on the first fret, second finger on the G and the C on the second fret. Nice and simple. That's just once in the chorus at the end. So we then do the chorus again, and then we have a little sort of half verse at the end. And it's basically just half a verse, literally, before we go into the final chorus. So that's on the C. Everybody knows C major 7, G minor 7, a little place like F, Kokomo, F minor. Now if you C, wanna go and get a D7, way from it all, G7, go down to Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Then you go into the chorus for the final time, and then you finish on the intro, which is effectively an outro, but I try and keep my sheet music looking as simple as possible. So instead of copying it out again as an outro, I just said chorus and intro to finish on. So you go back to the intro and you finish with that 3-line introduction and fade away as an ending. So if I just if we look at the layout just to clarify that and go over that one more time, so I think that should be easy enough to read now. I think you've seen how that all goes. So we start with that 3-line introduction of Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you, finishing with that single F. That's your introduction, sort of fade away, and then straight into baby, why don't we go up the Florida Keys into the main first verse. Then it's into the chorus. Then it's into the second verse. Then we do the chorus again. Then it's into the third half verse at the end there. Then the chorus the final time, and then back to the introduction at the end for as an ending. And then you finish on that quiet F, sort of fade out. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? And just sort of fade away there on the end. So that's the whole of Kokomo. It's quite a challenge actually. It's a great challenge, really. It's a really fun song to learn, but it is quite hard work. So do work with it, do persevere. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you enjoy learning the song. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Let's finish with a demo. We'll put out to sea, and we'll perfect our chemistry. By and by we'll defy a little bit of gravity. Afternoon delight, cocktails and moonlit nights. That dreamy look in your eye, give me a tropical contact high. Way down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go, way down in Kokomo. Everybody knows a little place like Kokomo. Now if you wanna go and get away from it all, go down to Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go, way down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take ya. Bermuda, Bahama, come on pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go?